For all who know me and watch my other channels, know I'm very, very much not educated. I failed the fuck out of school and I don't know shit about space. I don't know not one thing. I don't want to say I don't know not one thing. It's just that I don't know a lot. You feel me? When it's a lot of information out there about space, and I'm a very lazy reader, or I'm a lazy researcher. When I want to know something, I'm lazy at going for that information. And this channel give me an excuse to look for that information. I didn't go look for this. I saw it on my recommended and I was like, but you know what? I'd be down to know the most horrifying planets ever discovered. I don't know shit about this. I didn't know that horrifying planets ever discovered out in space. What the hell? You feel me? So it's very, very intriguing title, and I want to know the horrifying planets that ever discovered. I'm a part of this universe too. You feel me? So information come, it shall be received. Let's go.
There are quite a few really scary places in our universe. Most of them are cold worlds with no chances of life ever evolving there. But even among all this gloomy diversity, some objects can be singled out that may rightfully be called the most dangerous exoplanets ever discovered by now. And today, I invite you to check out the most incredible ones.
Wait, why am I Man, I just want to say, shout out to scientists, man. Y'all some smart people. They can tell you stories from 100 years ago by looking at a rock. Y'all saw the video that I posted of the first killer? Man, that dude bones was there for how long? And I would have seen the bones and be like, bro, this dude probably been here for 50 years or something. You feel me? But nah, these dudes went into details. They can look at the bone and, you feel me, just do their research and give you a alleged year of how long this body has been wherever it's been. You feel me? Like, shout out to scientists, man, because y'all some smart people, man. Yeah. I don't see how somebody can be that smart, because I'm not. You feel me?
Shortly before Halloween in 2020, NASA compiled a list of the most terrifying worlds. Among others, they included 6 exoplanets. Each of these objects' environments is not just extremely harsh for any living organism, even finding oneself in their comparatively close proximity may prove to be fatal. The first object on the list is a black gas giant, designation TRES-2b.
We don't know what
This
that means.
celestial object orbits the star TRES-2.
Wait, so these are actual planets that's not learned in school? I thought like Mars and all them other planets, like we know them planets. So is other planets out there that we didn't like know of? Like that's not a part of the solar system type? What? Man, why they tell us this? We want to know this stuff. Especially me. I want to know this shit. The fuck? And he gonna tell us the location like we people that live on Earth know the location of shit in space. The fuck? This nigga said location, GRS, TRS. Fuck. We don't know what that means, nigga. That's scientist talk. We don't know what the location of space is.
The first object on the list
Listen to
is
the
a black
location.
gas giant, designation TRES-2b.
What?
This
We don't know what
celestial
that
object
means.
orbits the star TRES-2, which is a yellow dwarf flying as far as 718 light-years away from us. Let's take a closer
So
look
how
at
we
it.
found it.
Due to some unique properties of the chemical composition of the surface of TRES-2b, the planet absorbs over 99% of all the light shed on it. The nature of these properties remains a mystery, and chances are there are some chemical reactions taking place on the surface that we have never registered on any similar object before. And it is these properties that make TRES-2b the darkest exoplanet on the astronomical map of today. This gas giant was discovered on the 21st of August 2006, with more details on its characteristics obtained several years later. The mass of TRES-2b is 1.2 Jupiter masses, and its radius measures 1.27 times that of Jupiter. The atmosphere is as scorching as
Bruh,
1,000...
what I want to know is, alright, we grew up knowing of religious beliefs, right? We believe in God and shit. And we believe that God made the planet and made us humans. And you get, okay. Why do you create other planets? I just want, I don't, what's the purpose? Like, is it like a plan, like, hey, in the future, fucking 2 million years from now, this planet is gonna be like, people going, I don't know what he plan, what is his plan for these planets? Cause from our knowledge, ain't nobody living on these bitches. But if from our knowledge, ain't nobody living. So what's the purpose? Well, I guess some of them like is for gravity pull, so some of them asteroids don't land on Earth. Cause I think, which one of them they say like this track, you know, if them asteroids falling down and shit, that gravity pull on this planet is stronger, so it will go on this planet instead of Earth and don't destroy the fuck out of Earth. I see the purpose of the planets doing that, but is that the only purpose? Is to take damage for Earth? Like, we here, y'all planets are here to protect Earth. Like, is that y'all sole purpose, bro? Like, I don't know, but
degrees Celsius, which gives the exoplanet a faint red glow like that of embers. Still, in spite of its gloomy looks, TRES-2b doesn't really qualify to be called the most dangerous place in the universe. There are many more objects lurking in space that are more terrifying than that. Let's see some more inhospitable ones. Here is another exoplanet, designation 55 Cancri E. It lies in the system of a Sun-like star, designation 55 Cancri A. This celestial object was discovered on the 30th of August 2004 by the Doppler spectroscopy method. Let's look at it in more detail.
Man,
the planet's mass equals
approximately... Man, they be saying some words, I'm like, dog, I don't know what the hell that... Man, I'm not a lawyer or a librarian, my nigga. I don't know what... I don't be in the dictionary every day. Like, goddamn.
Planet's mass equals approximately 8 Earth masses, and its radius measures 1.875 that of the Earth. 55 Cancri E is tidally locked, and so it is always daytime on one side and nighttime on the other. That is why the side facing the host star is always heated up to a temperature reaching 2,400 degrees Celsius, with the temperature on the night side...
So you see, basically, when you look at Earth from space, you see blue, so that's the water and trees and all that beautiful stuff. But then when you look at this, you know, if you go into this planet, it's just lava. You feel a bunch of heat, hot lava. That's probably where the devil live. Like, y'all say he live underground. The fuck? Like, God, you think God gonna put him on Earth with us? Are you stupid? And God is not on Earth with us, as to our knowledge. Like, why would he be on Earth? Underground. He's underground Earth. The fuck? He's on one of them planets, bro. He's, I don't know, he just on one of them planets to live in. God gave him a
1,300 degrees Celsius.
Take that and go live.
These values are so high because the distance between the planet and its parent star is just 0.0183 astronomical units. Besides, volcanism on 55 Cancri E, which is thought likely to be there, causes dust clouds emissions. These clouds trap heat and effectively prevent it from escaping into space. The planet's orbital period is slightly under 18 hours. As for the atmospherical makeup, there is helium and hydrogen registered in it.
Whoa.
There are also large amounts of carbon. Incidentally, this element is likely to form thick layers of graphite and diamonds in the planet's interior. 55 Cancri E isn't the only object in the planetary system of its host star. There are 4 other celestial objects orbiting it. The environments on these are by far more hospitable, which is the feature by which the 55 Cancri A system differs from the following object.
Man, you losing me. I don't
It
know
is
what
dubbed
you talking
Poltergeist, or PSR 1257 plus 12c. This is an exoplanet lying in a pulsar system. The celestial object is located just 0.36 astronomical units from the system's center. This shows that Poltergeist wouldn't have survived a supernova that must have taken place before the pulsar had been formed. Consequently, the exoplanet is likely to have formed after this tremendous event, with the material for it coming from the nebula left after the explosion. According to another hypothesis, the pulsar may have formed after the merging of 2 white dwarfs. Unlike with a supernova, this process isn't always accompanied by a powerful blast. Still, as this is the first object of its kind we have discovered, science cannot give a definite answer as to its origins. The system with the celestial object lies 2,300 light-years from the Earth. Its mass is approximately 4 times that of our planet. As for its orbital period, it is around 66 days. Incidentally, the outstandingly powerful radiation emitted by the pulsar is enough to crumple any spaceship wanting to approach the mysterious exoplanet in its system. Even with all these properties taken into account, Poltergeist...
So that means if we can't approach, man, aliens are living on them bitches. They just making them unapproachable so we can't discover them. Like the fuck you said, if anything go near it, bro, it's gonna be destroyed. Like that's the what you call it, security system. The fuck, like don't come near this bitch or you gonna die. The fuck, man, I watch too much movies and supernatural movies to believe that these planets are there and not some form of supernatural being is on this. Like I just my mind runs wild. Like literally, I literally just told y'all aliens are there and that's their security system. I watch too much cartoon, bro. I need to go read a book or something. Like, but I just believe, like, ain't no way, dog.
does not really qualify as the most dangerous exoplanet known to us.
Ain't no way we
On
the only
approaching
life
it,
force
an astronomical
on this
body
bitch.
may simply get destroyed, but it would get positively vaporized in close proximity to the following object. The reason for this effect is the extremely high temperature on Kepler 70b, which is the hottest exoplanet known to us.
Man, I just feel like y'all made
The
this
object
shit up.
orbits the subdwarf star Kepler 70. With a surface temperature higher than that on our Sun, it reaches 6,800 degrees Celsius. The object's mass equals 0.44 Earth masses, and its radius measures 0.76 that of the Earth. The celestial object's orbital period is 345 minutes. In other words, a day here is less than 6 hours long.
Whoa.
Interestingly, the exoplanet regularly passes another object in the system, Kepler 70c, at a distance of 240,000 kilometers.
Imagine if that was how Earth was. Imagine, is there other planets out there that the days are longer? Like if a day there is less than 6 hours, bro, and a day on this planet is 24 hours, then, cause that's what we grew up to know, 24 hours is a day, that's a whole day. What if other planets have like, 26 hours is a whole day? I don't know, cause I'm so used to the time that immediately as night come, I'm tired. Like I want to go sleep. You feel me? So but we would be used to it if we was on a different planet and it was like a 26 hours is a day. Damn, I don't want that. You know why? Because meaning if 26 hours isn't a day, ain't no 9 to 5. It's probably like a 9 to 9 to 9 or something. You telling us we gotta work longer? Nah, I live on Earth and do the 9 to 5. We're not planning to live longer. Let's just stay on Earth. Who said we about to go on another planet? Elon? Nah. Make sure that planet daytime is 24 hours too. If we about to go on another planet, we ain't gonna do all that.
This is the closest that planets in space have been registered to pass each other. The extremely high temperature on Kepler 70b could be accounted for by the fact that this object may once have been part of its parent star. As for giving it the status of an exoplanet, it will take more evidence to confirm that it deserves to be given it, so this remains an open question. It should be mentioned that Kepler 70b is not the only celestial object we know of that interacts with its parent star so closely. Another object in similar conditions is the exoplanet known as WASP-12b. This celestial body lies 870 light-years away from our system. Its radius measures 1.93 times that of Jupiter, and its mass equals 1.46 Jupiter masses.
Whoa.
WASP-12b is just 0.03 astronomical units away from its parent star. Due to this close proximity, the exoplanet has a temperature reaching as much as 2,200 degrees Celsius. The host star's extremely powerful gravitation slowly absorbs WASP-12b. Eventually, in approximately 10 million years' time, the exoplanet is expected to be destroyed completely. Bearing all this in mind, we will probably never delve any deeper into the nature of this exoplanet. It would appear that studying worlds of this kind cannot be high on scientists' list of priorities. However, some of these objects may happen to have some really unique features. Seemingly quite plain and ordinary, worlds like that may conceal many more dangers than would appear at first glance. When flying past the celestial body HD 189733b, for example, one might complacently think it a safe planet, as it resembles our Earth by its looks.
Yeah, I thought there
But
was
if one
Earth,
were
I
to
didn't
get
know
as
that.
low as the level of its atmosphere, one would be exposed to some life-threatening dangers. For a start, the object's winds carry particles of silicate and develop velocities of 8,700 km per hour. Besides, the rains on this planet cause precipitations of molten glass. The reasons for such hazardous weather conditions are extremely high temperatures and the atmosphere's peculiar chemical composition. Speaking about the exoplanet's orbital period, it is approximately 2.5 days, and it is highly likely that the object is tidally locked to its parent star. As usual, a quick overview of its main characteristics. HD 189733b is a bright blue gas giant orbiting an orange dwarf in the constellation Vulpecula. It lies just 63 light-years away from our system. The object's diameter is 1.1 times that of Jupiter, and as for its mass, it is 113% that of Jupiter. Interestingly, the distance between HD 189733b and
Man, we gonna leave it at that, cause HD 1877, man, like I'm being confused as hell. I ain't even gonna lie, and we can tell that these planets are inhabitable like a motherfucker. We can't live on these bitches. We gonna die immediately. Like it's a planet that's shooting out lasers. We can't even get near it. Like we need something that can. We in the future we need to create something that can infiltrate one of these planets and just fly around and see how it is. Like literally, you feel me? Like like what fucking aliens do. You know, their spaceship and shit. We need to infiltrate and see the living space in some of these planets. But obviously the surface of the planet is already telling us, man, don't even try. But yeah, I'm finna head out, man. I'll see y'all. Peace.
I'm on the road to riches driving by ya, but these niggas want pop my tires. Grew